I'm sitting here with Rosa Van Diver. This is my aunt. How are you today, Rosa?
Great.
That's wonderful. Just before we get started, I just want to let you know that this is a recorded session for my interview and counseling course at St. Leo University. If you give consent for this session to be recorded and reviewed by my class, please sign this consent form for me, please. Thank you. All right, Rosa. So how are we today?
Great.
That's great. You look a little tired. Is there any particular reason?
I stayed up all night watching TV.
Oh yeah. Okay. So tell me how things with you. How are any particular problems that you want to talk about?
What would you like to talk about?
It's about you. So it's about what you want to talk about. Any kind of problems that you may be having? Or
I hate my kids.
okay. And why do you hate your kids?
Well, I actually love my kids. I just hate their ways. I
Okay.
just hate that I got grown kids still living in my house. I call them boomerang kids.
Okay. So how does that make you feel?
You expect for once you put your kids in college and they go out, they get they get their degrees, get a good job, they have their own homes to live in and not live in mine at this age. So once they leave and they come back, they become boomerang kids. That's just our term for people my age. That's what we call our kids when they come back home.
So how does this affect your everyday living?
Well, it kind of cramped my style because I thought now that since my kids are out, I should be out traveling. I can't travel the way I want to now that I'm retired because I'm here still raising grown kids. Okay.
Well, is there any particular instances that you want to share that maybe set you a little bit over the edge where you became a little bit fed up?
Well, I need my kids to understand that what I have does not mean they have. What is mine is mine. It's not theirs anymore because they're grown now. When they was younger and they was underage, I had to take care of them. Yes, my income took care of the family, but now my income should take care of only me, not me, them, and theirs too. Both of my kids have children of their own. So it's not my responsibility to take care of their kids. I do things by choice, not by force. And I need them to understand that I don't have to help you take care of your kids. I do it because I love your kids.
So basically, what I'm getting from you is that basically tired of your kids. You're ready to get rid of them. They're grown. They need to be out on their own, and it's bringing a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah. I would like that my idea of a family with, my kids being that age, so they're 31 and 21, is that we go on vacation. Everybody bring their own money. You know what I'm saying? I want to go on vacation with them, true, but I don't want to be the person paying for the hotel, the person paying for the food, the person paying for the parks and stuff. I want them at least at their own spending money. You know what I'm saying? We shop. You buy what you want to buy. I buy what I want to buy.
Right.
I might, I can say I'll pay for the hotel rooms or I'll help pay for your kids, transportation if we go on by air. But you pay for your own plane ticket. That's what I'm asking you to do. Just grown people pay their own bills.
Right. I completely understand. So has any of this has any of this brought any kind of other problems like physical problems or anything?
Actually, my blood pressure has gone up, so it's bringing health problems because it's more stress. It's stress when my kids aren't able to take care of themselves, and I see that my grandkids is suffering from it. That's stressful. It's stressful that when I'm really conscious of how I spend my money. I have a payment. I have like a Excel plan. I go on Excel. I do this spreadsheet of my monthly bills, and I stay true to it. But when I put it down, and then when I get paid, there's a mayhem to come up with one of the kids. With Ashley, my son, his problems would be like this morning. I had to pay his furniture. that was not in the plan.
Right.
So that throws me off financially to help him when I was not prepared to help him. So it's either going to cut back on the bill that should have been paid for me, or that money that I should have been putting in my savings account to save for that day that I want to take a trip or I want to go shopping. It takes away from me. That's stressful, and it is to the point that it makes me not like my children, because I don't like my kids, okay?
So let me ask you this. How often do you tell them absolutely not?
Oh, well, it's new to me to tell them absolutely not. And to be honest with you, it came from me going through, I go see a psychologist. I make them go see a psychologist because we have a codependent thing going on. And I can't just blame them because it came from me being codependent on my parents, because that's just the way my father raised us. My dad has always been a strong provider. Is this thing recording? Oh, I ain't see the red light. But my dad has always been a strong provider, and he's always been that role model in my life too, that means provide. But since I'm not married, I have to be that strong provider and the nurturer that my mother is. So therefore, I think the codependent came from me being a codependent of my parents. So therefore, that's what I learned. That is what I do. But now that it's now that I have health problems and stuff, and I want to live a different kind of life, I needed help. So I went to see a psychiatrist, talked to her about it, and she she's like my life coach. They gave me some scenarios, gave me other ways to think, and trying to help me break that codependent. Because it's not just they're codependent on me. I'm codependent on them as well, because I'm a single parent. I don't want to live alone, but I have to learn to live alone if I want a man in my life to spend the rest of my life with. Because I can't have both. I can't have a man there to spend the rest of my life with if I got grown kids there, doing the same. So the codependence go both ways, and I'm trying to learn how to break out of it.
Absolutely. So what I want you to do, I got a little exercise that I want you to do after we get done. I want you to, for the next couple of days, I want you to, twice a day, twice a day, because you have 2 children, I want you to say no to something that they ask you to do.
Okay.
Something that they ask you to do, I want you to do that twice. And then on the 3rd day, I want you to go out and do something absolutely and totally for yourself. That's what I want you to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Van Diver, for your interview. I appreciate it.
Thank you.